Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. So it's one thing to share your story, to tell your story, and it's another to live your story. So our stories don't end with telling, because we are not the authors of our stories. We are actually co-authors with God, who's actually the main author. Each one of us has a unique story that fits into God's larger story of grace and love. You know, here's one thing. I am a survivor of multiple sexual abuse experiences. And so one thing when someone has been violated sexually, because you know, you are a sexual being. So when you're violated sexually, it's like you are robbed and you are nothing. And so you have no voice, you don't feel like you have control, you don't feel like you own your life. So I never knew how to receive love around me. Because you see, the people who violated me are people who cared for me. So you know that care comes with abuse, okay? So any care that shows up, you're like, that's a setup, you know? So I didn't know, I had locked myself and I didn't want to receive or to give love. But the Lord challenged me to be open to the love that I receive around. I was like, okay, fine, I could work with that. So I went back home, I journaled my experience, and then I decided to do some art, some craft. And I would like to challenge you, David, to please bring me the red bag right there. So I did. I wanted to do an art on my wall. But before I did that, I said, let me use a frame first, see how it comes out. Thank you very much. See how it comes out, and then perhaps now do it on my wall. But first I began with bottles, like Jerry. So I took some yarn. I used to collect bottles. I swirl around it with yarn and glue. It came out so beautiful. My family liked it. And I remember it was on the 29th day of December 2020. We were close to 1st January. And so those bottles were used to decorate the house. Then I did the wall art. Here's just a piece. Will you believe me if I tell you I used trash to do this? So I went, collected pieces from a tailor, the ones that they throw away. I was like, did you burn your pieces? Ziko hapa, kuja tu uchukue. Kwani unatumia? Nataka kutumia. Unaenda kufanyia nini? Sijali. So I just collected, went home, cleaned them up, ironed, and then I did my first piece. And then I showed a friend of mine who was supporting me. She liked it, she ordered. Another brother's wife liked it and ordered. So, I was just doing art, for the sake of enjoying doing art. Then one time in the process, the Lord brought this inspiration to me. He revealed to me, you see how you're collecting trash and making art that people want to keep. It's the same way I'm going to piece up your past, the broken areas in your life, the things that you feel are wasted in your life. For me, it was the sexual experiences I had, growing up without my dad, being in a relationship for a long time, and then, it's gone, betrayal, lost friendships. I just felt like, I'm just done with life. But God had a reason. He saw beauty in my shame. And that's exactly what I'm here to tell you today. The areas of your life that feel shameful have value. What looks useless in your life has value. The tailor throws away trash. I saw value. Again, for the bottles, this is what God brought to my mind. Because I use wine bottles. I collect them from trash. I believe I'm pretty. So imagine a pretty girl collecting, bottles, wine bottles from trash in the morning. But this is what God brought to my mind. Just how I pick the bottles without shame is the way He picks me from the mess that Satan has put me in, from the mess that I put myself with the wrong choices. And if I allow Him, just how I swirl yarn around the bottles, He will clean me in and out and bring beauty that he had planted in my life all along. My message for you this evening is, no season in your life is wasted. The traumatic event that occurred to you is just one piece of experience in your life. It's a chapter in your life. It's not the end of your story. And God is able to take the broken, wasted areas of my life and bring beauty out of it. You are known, you are valued, and you are loved by the Creator of the universe. You matter. Not yet. Not yet. I'd like to invite Josephine and Justus to please come and have this. Okay, by the way, guys, when Justus reached out to share my story, I blue-ticked him for some months, but he was resilient, and thank you so much for giving us a platform to honor and own our stories. I'd like you to have this piece and hang it in your new office, not in your house. The shared moments with Justus' team, Akina Gideon and your partners, you'll have this in your office, and every day, whenever you feel dark, whenever you feel wasted, remember that the broken areas of your life are actually bringing beauty. This is what you guys have done to Kenya. All your stories are here. Yeah, so have this. Thank you, dear. Thank you.
Thanks.